Bum, 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 bum. Hello. I have an idea for a custom biome. I was gonna write this morning. I'm not gonna write this morning. I'm gonna make a custom biome. What a shame for the people of the community. Cause it's fight and a logger. I have to do just a few things behind the scenes. There we go, we got the starter ad rolling. If I don't do a starter ad, it's gonna do one anyway, and by telling it to run one, then it gives it a bit of time off from doing pre-roll ads for everyone else, but my subs can still see stuff. Hello Leopard, hi Shadow. I came up with a cool idea for a new biome. It has been sub approved, so that's sweet. I'm so excited. Hello, Ash. I thought you knew how better than me. I'm so excited, guys. Internet laggy, but nice necklace. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Got some chains around my neck. Thank you. This is one of my favorites. I used to always wear a necklace, usually the Minecraft diamond one. I'm running around in Minecraft. You guys can't see that yet. I have come up with a new idea for a new biome. I think it's going to be by the 1.17 portal just past the graveyard. And I think that's going to be cool. Gotcha! Hi! Welcome! I'm doing well, Ash. It is morning here, but I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. My haircut's grown on me. The first day, I wasn't sure if I liked it. I love it. I've had it, I got it Wednesday morning, it's Friday morning now, so I've had it about 2 days. I love it. My hair's actually short again. I forgot how much I liked that. You wear your dog tag 24/7, the only time it comes off is when you take a shower. It goes right back on after. Yeah, that's how my diamond necklace was for use. What good is energy? You guys ready to see my nether? Are you ready to see the custom biomes and get started on a new one? Oh, come on, you know where it is. There you go. Just waiting for your very late dinner. Nice. Nether pog. Okay, so this is the fairy forest, and one day I'm gonna have to do another, custom tree montage in here because there needs to be some trees over here and some like on that hill, and there's still more biome over there. I don't really know what to do with this little red area. This guy's gonna shift to red. Or it really is less red than I thought. Like compared to over here, it's quite red. Right? Yeah, this is a very blue tone. And then this is very red. Now the next biome I'm building, I remembered it being more red. It's more red over there. Okay, it's more red on my other screen. But yeah, the new biome I'm building will also be in a wastes, so this will be the color of the sky, and I'm not sure how I feel about that, but I think I like it. There's still like 7 minutes? Okay. So then we have my graveyard over here, and I've moved a chest here so that I don't have to keep running back and forth to the things for thing. And I've sketched out a bit more about where some of the mountains should be, because I've been feeling really lost about that. Like, this just felt like a mess. So I've actually done that. This one is on a diagonal and is really weird. And also, all of these are the same height. So, like, I probably need some different height mountains, because they all look fine from the ground, but when you're flying, it's, like, really weird and uniform. And then over here, we start to run out of stuff. I haven't really done anything here. And, like, this area, right? Over here is a different biome. So the question is, like, do I extend the... Thank you for the self-care pack and the I like this. Thank you, gotcha. Yeah, do I extend the graveyard at where it's very up against the very edge? Do I extend that, or... There's a Spooter reward. Did you remember to add a cooldown? Nope. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go do that. Spooter needs a cooldown. Because I can't really put the Spooter on my head more than once. Spooter on head. Edit. Okay, yep. Cooldown and limits. 1 hour. Redemptions per user per stream, 1. Per stream, 3. Yeah, sounds good. It has limits now. Did someone say Spooder? Hello, Worm. Spooder on head. Spooder on head. Thank you for redeeming Spooder on head. Shadow and also Worm. We got a double Spooder. Yes. Worm, you're a redeem now. This is a reminder that I love Worm on a String. Worm on a String, very cool, very pog. I enjoy having them in my life. Hi, friendly raging bisexual, hello, hello. Duplicated and stack, I cannot, but I could put, is there anything else that will go on my head? Shadow also redeemed it. Okay, Shadow, you wanna just like, hang out? I don't think that's gonna work. That's not gonna count because I'm messing with the Spooter. I don't think Shadow will go on my head, guys. The Spooter sits very nicely, but Shadow is not head friend. I don't think they're gonna stay. Whoop. Okay. It's a balancing act. I have not done the stretch. You're really pug, thank you, Worm. Okay. I'm currently sleeping on Jungle Skunk. Excellent. Hello. This probably is not the best posture, but you know, I've got some plushies that I don't want to fall. The Enderman's going first because Spooter on head, but yeah, Shadow redeemed it and Worm redeemed it, so I figure I'll have Worm and Shadow sitting here so you guys can see them. Because yes, I do have plushies named after my friends. Shay and some mods, yes. Zace is over on my pin board because Zace is not a plushie, Zace is a pin. I don't think I have anything for Cryptic or Hayden. Yeah, I don't have something that could be every one of my mods. Anyway, so this area is where the graveyard lets out. And that portal over there is to my 1.17 area. So that's where everything's going to be. Thank you for the lurk, Gina. Hello. You got a random origin. You got feline, though. You can crop an orb. It's expensive. Yeah, because feline is hard to start off with, certainly. I don't think I've ever actually played feline. When I randomized origin, I didn't get it. I'm considering doing another random origin thing, like another 15 minutes, but with a bunch of like non-standard. Don't forget to sup with Brian. Okay, so I should tell you guys what the plan for this area is. That's my hair on my face. I'm thinking Wonderland. Kind of Alice in Wonderland themed. Some of you may know that my painted desert has been heavily inspired by some of Snarple_'s themes. They are a builder on Instagram. And recently, they've done a couple of builds with some giant roses. And my brand was like, oh, giant roses, those are so cool. That's totally my brand. What has giant roses? Wonderland and the funky colors. And hey, I needed something to attach between the very, very colorful mushroom biome, well, or the very blue mushroom biome, and the very monotone area. And I think I can do that with Wonderland, actually. Now, the biggest problem with this is that I'm gonna need a lot of quartz and a lot of snow to make a checkerboard, right? I can get black concrete very easily. Don't forget to sub with Prime. Imagine picking / getting feeling cringe. Rip. Weren't you supposed to do a second stream to finish the first challenge? No. No. I never said I would. I gave up. Yeah, trying to defeat the Ender Dragon on stream, that's just not something that goes well for me. Speedrunning ain't gonna happen. Roses, Pog Champ, yes. So, welcome back to, okay. Yes. It's really hard to move with these plushies sitting here, guys. Shadow is pretty well wedged, and since I'm not moving to gesture so that I don't dislodge Shadow, Worm's not gonna fall. Okay, so I'm heading over to Tristan's base to show you guys something, because this is really weird, right? So I need snow. Typically, the way to get snow would be to get a snow golem and to just dig up its snow trail, right? Like, endless snowballs. It's not, you know, the most fun thing to do, but endless snowballs. I could be flying, but, like, effort. So I tried to do that before stream, and it went real weird. I have solution to double speed, but what about triple? Oh, speaking of, finishing things, I have for a long time, ages and ages and ages ago, I hit a sub goal that was to do a, like, little texture pack thing. Okay, this snowman, I took the snow carpet out from underneath it, and it just didn't put another one back. Did they change something? Is something weird? Recap time! Izzy! Thank you for redeeming recap. Hello. Oh! Worm's gone. Oh, Shadow's gone. Okay. Goodbye, guys. You enjoy your sit over there. They're done. I swear I didn't even move. Okay, the wheels of my chair need to be elsewhere so I can tuck myself in. Here we go. Hi, recap time. Okay. So, what is going on here is hello. This is my single player survival world. It used to be a realm, and this used to be the admin's base. But I've really just been here to, like, yoink some stuff. Turns out there is endstone and chorus fruit. I missed the chorus fruit going through these chests first. But I was here looking for, snow, because I am building some custom biomes in the nether. So, you know, getting from portal to portal is always so boring. So I'm here to grab some resources for those custom biomes. And I'm building a whole bunch of things in this world. I'm building, yeah, I'm working on, like, a ton of things. I'm building a little fairy village and some other things. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be heaps of black concrete down here. And I don't exactly know how I feel about black concrete, but I'm going to grab some. This white room. I think it's over here, actually. No. There's plenty of ink. Concrete powder. That might do. And plenty of obby. Resources. See, there's just... Ooh, I'll take that. There's tons of things here from people who don't play anymore, because it's a single-player world, but it was a multiplayer world. That's just free money right there. I also stole this leather from this area, because it's not like anyone else is going to use it. Golem just walks around and fills your entire base with snow. You'd consider that griefing? Yeah, I've definitely seen people consider golems as griefing. Okay, so yes, my plan for this stream is to start on a custom biome that is inspired by Alice in Wonderland, with warped checkerboard floors, giant mushrooms, giant roses. I want people to tell me what they think of when they think of Wonderland, because market research, you know. And I'm working on a couple of other biomes, such as a graveyard, a fairy forest like here, and a painted desert with a bunch of painted giants over there. So we're working on a bunch of custom nether biomes. That's what's going on. That was a very, very messy recap. Let a string can't be merry, or grief too. may all might now. Okay, what am I doing? Those do not need to be there. And yeah, is there, like, can people think of other ways to get snow other than just finding snow? Because the golem doesn't seem to be trailing snow. Channel points just have decided to exist. Oh, nice. Good job, channel points. She really said it's free real estate. Nobody else wanted to play anymore, and I wasn't done yet, so I asked if I could have it. And they gave me the world file, and then I was like, you know what? I've been building this hill. I've started building a village around it. It's time to build some custom biomes. Mob griefing blocks golems. Right. Okay, thank you. That answers why. Yep, I have mob griefing off because of the ghasts. I could just get anti-creeper and anti-ghast. I probably will, because I have anti-enderman. And, like, creepers and ghasts not that fun, but, like, I would like to have the option for my villagers to breed. I would like to be able to do the golem thing. I mean, I'd probably need a shovel that's not silk touch, but hey. Okay. So this area is probably going to get quite colorful. I need a bunch of white stuff. I probably need to buy a bunch of quartz from the villagers. It should really be that golems are their own game rule. Yeah, probably should be. To be fair, I also don't want ravagers going through leaves. That's why the ravager didn't go through leaves earlier. I forgot I had mob griefing off, and that affected it. Okay. So coming in from this side, I'm just gonna, like, sketch things out right now. I don't know how tall I want this to be. This is supposed to be fairly tall. And I want this to be slopey and warped. I don't know how to describe what I want. It's something my dad tends to draw, which I think is really cool. I don't know how far out this way the thing's gonna go, but I'm just gonna, like, we're just gonna sketch out a checkerboard field. And I'm imagining it being like a flower field, except it's not flowers. It's not flowers at all. To make I am God's worst mistake, and you seem happy on the night such. Just look the way I go. You should shear a snow golem, maybe. More like a head. Yeah, it is kind of beheading them. It's probably going to be bigger than that, actually. I think stretching out over there. But I want this to be a funky kind of chessboard thing. Maybe leading down the hills. What color do people think of for the typical ground in Wonderland? I'm thinking green and blue and purple. Eccentric circles of torture. That's gonna be the nearest entrance because I decided to walk past the one I already have because it doesn't look like one and my brain keeps forgetting it exists. And I blocked off the one that I just removed stone from. Okay. So... yes, hello. Greetings, how are you doing today? I'm gonna take some of this stone. Okay, you continue to want to give me attention, sure. This is why I have mob griefing off, but I could just get an anti-ghast dot pack. Purple's a funky color, green, blue, purple, yellow. Purple equals funky, weird stuff. And I think we could probably blend from grayscale into purple into blue quite easily. But also, mushrooms, I was looking at the mushrooms in reference pictures, and they tend to be blue, pink, purple, and orange. So, like, oh, but they're not like a dark purple, they're like a kind of more magenta. Like purple wool, not purple terracotta. Now, purple is one of the hardest blocks to, it's one of the rarest blocks. It doesn't really naturally occur. Amethyst, though. Okay. Now, here's a question. Wonderland isn't usually made of candy. Like Wonderland and Candyland, different things, right? Super weird random fact about song. That's interesting. I'm intrigued. Okay. I want this to go up. Pretty steeply, actually. Oh. Okay. I keep needing to get back here, so we're gonna think pretty steeply. And then this is over in the next biome. See, the thing is that this is all going to be weird. I feel like the blackstone is probably the best way to lay this out. No, dirt. Dirt's going to be the best way. And they always asking questions about my face. Can't really look on my own reflection book mirror. They really say a lot of things. Nah. We'll do with blackstone. I want to show you guys what I mean. Because I'm a little fuck. Is there a page that I don't need stuff on? Okay, we're getting a new page, because spoilers in this here book. I just want to very briefly show you guys. Okay, so like this with wavy weird lines and weird jagged terrain, but then it's like a checkerboard. So that's I just need to do a few so that you can get the idea. Oh, no. No, it would be that. This is a thing that my dad used to doodle in notebooks and stuff. That makes me think very much of Wonderland. Neater, but like, it's a chessboard that's been warped. No straight lines allowed. And I want to do that in Minecraft, both with bumpy terrain and with it actually warping a little bit. That's the best. If Wonderland is Candyland, how giant roses. True. Okay. So the question here is, I'm going to lay it out on the ground. How do we... I need to make sure that it's not too straight. And then they can weave and stuff together, like... Like, there are no rules for this, really. I just want to know on the floor how it's going to be before I start to make it go up and stuff. Does that make sense? Word funky, yes? Yes. Like, that feels like... You know, there's one bit of Alice in Wonderland. I'm gonna grab coal, actually. I have a lot more of that. There's one part of Alice in Wonderland that is very card game themed. the Queen of Hearts, the Card Guards, red and black, everything. And then there's another, which I believe is the White Queen, which is very chess themed. There's bishops and there's rooks and stuff like that. So this is like, what's going on there, you know? And I might as well just take it out from all of these points. Why not? Fish your dinner, it was good, this is good, this is good. The wolves were fun. No one's gonna catch us now. Here we have the thing. Now, how I'm gonna blend it from absolutely grayscale into suddenly black and white. Like, no blacks, no whites, only shades of gray, to black and white. I have no idea how I'm gonna make that look natural at all. I kind of want to make that go up into a cliff with something underneath it, maybe? At least that's what they say. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Town is colder in the summertime. So, if you're curious if the nether roof would become anything like the warp, please do explain the warp, because I have no idea what that means. I'm on this way too. We're all dead and doubled. That's where the things are falling, so that's where it goes. And see, this is like really narrow. But that's something that can happen because it's a warped and weird chessboard. Got my name again. I think that's something worth remembering. Favorite shoes, just leave them because they're more scared of you. Yes, this is working how I want it to. Starting off these biomes is always interesting. It's like, yeah, you guys are just watching me place some coal on some bedrock, and then I zone out for a bit and look up and there's a biome suddenly. Like, what happened there? Like that. Yeah, that looks good. Dino is swag. Thank you for the follow. I hope that you're doing well. I want to replace these bits with coal. I just think it's going to be better. These 1,000 times I want to be able to see, please. Especially when I'm working with black. Stay for when I'm with you. Nether roof pub. Shame Bedrock decided to not. Yeah, right? Like, isn't that sucks. If it sets will all messages show up in the data packs of the Origin server, you always check the first good thing and then you have a message. Weird. Tech difficulties can be very strange. I'm glad that Minecraft just allocated itself more RAM, because like, I'd only kind of know what to do, and I really don't want to have to worry about that. Okay, there's just like this little bit here. I am going to also remember that the level of this is going to change. I just want like a reference on the ground of where the lines are going to be. Don't overthink this, just looking right. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Oh, this one's wrong. I'll do that. Okay. So that's a thing. Warp is a fictional dimension of Warhammer. Okay. It's a realm inhabited by the collective subconsciousness of soul-bearing species. A reflection of every thought and emotion, both consciously and subconsciously. funky. You should call one of the honor members of the Jeezy Boy Club to check it out. Sorry. What's the context for needing a member of the Jeezy Boy Club? Is it normal for non-flashing lights to look like they're fast strobe lights when not directly looked at through the cracks of a door? Is it like an LED filament in one of those like long lights? And also, how autism is the autism? Because this changes the answer. I really like just doing the weird curviness. It suits my ADHD quite nicely. I'm just like, bonk. I get bored of going and placing in one direction, and then I place in another, and nobody needs me to do straight lines at all. It's great. I used to mine like this. Then I found that the repetitive of strip mining was like good, but before then I would be like, strip mining is boring because I have to just go in one direction, and then I would mine in little roundabout ways that made it look like I was x-raying without x-raying. It was strange. Bedrock is both more buggy and not as buggy as Java. I have heard of that. I have heard that said. Person who used to play Bedrock. In what ways is it more buggy but also not as buggy, if I might inquire? See the oceans rise, give us sail on. You try. Got it good, now get inside. And then this is just gonna be like I have no idea how this is gonna look. And then it's just, oh, yeah, sure, I'll let it stop there. And why not? It's a thing. Get the fuck up. Context is question. If your lights are flickering, get one of the Jeezy Boys. Okay, I see. It's a joke about ghosts. Yep. It's a normal light bulb. It happens all the time with the lights. Like if you're not looking directly at them, they become strobe lights. That sounds like your brain is processing light at a different frequency than the light is putting itself out. Which is like it feels kind of like an autism thing, gotta say. Yeah. Is American lights and Australian lights flicker at different frequencies? Fun facts to know and tell. American lights and Australian lights, different frequencies. Which is why sometimes you'll like look at yourself through a camera and it'll be flickering. Like this camera, if I don't do something to it, it flickers because the camera and the lights are working at different frequencies. One of them's, I think one of them's 25 and one of them's 26. It's roller. Since anyone in your friend group can join the world when you're in it, you can make things like basic farms not work. I see. Bloody good. Oh. We're just gonna make this go a little here. Like, I figured out how I want this to work. It's gonna mimic, like, tectonic plates. You know, when tectonic plates are all... It's gonna be like that. Which is actually gonna be the second place where it does something like that. And then if this goes underneath, it won't be weird that stuff isn't falling from the sky, because there'll be a thing over it catching it so that it won't fall. No, because you won't stop telling me you've seen his jaw and shoulders and muscles push against his fashion sense. Thought about what he looks like new. Somehow forgot you're wearing one of those headset things. You squeeze the ears go up. Oh, incredible. She's living the dream from back when we were 17. She's living the dream, living the dream, living the dream. She's living the dream from back when we were 17. How on earth can I be saved when I'm one click away from insane? Just things that I deserve. The other Warhammer thing. Common desires of all life within, including core being called the Chaos Gods, representing core aspects of all life, change, time, stagnancy, nature, gratification, suffering, survival of the fittest, and honor and fairness. Funky! I'm in the Twitch chat. I want that to be there, yes. Yes, you are kind of clipping through the block. Good job. Very impressive of you, honestly. Okay. I know this looks weird right now. I know it looks weird. But I think it's gonna be kind of cool. I think it's gonna be kind of cool. Oh, also just it being sketched out like that looks amazing. You're using your cat as a phone stand. Incredible. It's insanely annoying. It makes sleep harder. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Goodbye, gotcha. Good luck with the bugs. And sleep well. Favorite place. Okay, I'm gonna go back to town. I have elytra. Why did I choose to walk? Who knows? I'm gonna go back to town, and I'm going to go buy some more quartz from the masons, because I feel like I've got to do that like every time. Freestyle survival building is one that deserves the most respect, especially if it's in Bedrock. Yeah, I can't speak for Bedrock, but freestyle survival building is what I do. I think it's funny. I'm watching Hermitcraft at the moment, keeping up with some of the people with season 9, and all of them are like, yeah, you know, from my testing world, I discovered a couple of things like this. I'm like, you guys do tests? Oh, Shadow, I'm sorry, it's raining. Wait, let's fix that. Gotta make the local Enderman happy. Hey guys, I need your bed. I'm just vibing. Hello. Josie, where did that leather for you go? Josie, I have some leather for you, but I'm not sure where it is. Oh, actually, I think it's in my ender chest. Hang on a minute, Josie. No, it's not. Okay. I mean, it is. It's in a shulker box, so I'll get it for you later. As a Bedrock user, spawn things are funky. Sensing RGB and it's full of blood. Hello, Cryptic. Speaking of Cryptic, hi, John. Wait, I need things from my ender chest. Okay, guys. I need quartz, please. I'll take the pillars as well. Hey, Quinn, I also need things from you. Oh, and okay, we're getting some more emeralds from the chest. Nope, I need to speak with Quinn. I'll just take that. Thanks, guys. Oh, that's gonna be going so slow. Okay. Gotta do double the work from a farm that has half the results. Oof. I need, wheat, don't I? I'm gonna need target blocks. I think, or at least, okay, so Snarple uses target blocks for the roses, and because Wonderland has the whole painting the roses red thing, I think we're going to be using a lot of red and white for the roses, so target blocks with the lines of red and white are going to be really useful. Because again, the giant roses are inspired by Snarple, and I probably reference Snarple's builds to see just how to make them look decent and recognizable in that style. Sugarcane grows so slow, yeah. Oh, speaking of sugarcane growing, except not actually speaking of sugarcane, I finished the pumpkin farm, but I'm gonna have to make another one for melons because I just made that one pumpkin. Okay. My words deserve my mental baggage. What's 6 foot 4, 1 foot more, and I'd always be tall enough to reach the high shelf. Can't say that on Twitch. I think I might be threatening myself. Bone meal sugar cake. Oh, I really want that data pack that lets you put any plant in a flower pot. I really want that. I want the I want to be able, like, you can put these guys in flower pots, but I want to put carrots in a flower pot. I want to put sugarcane in a flower pot. I want to put double tall flowers in a flower pot. I love that sometimes I replace crops so quickly like that. That I've had people ask me if I have like a data pack to do that, or if, you know, if it just does that. I'm like, oh, no, I'm just left click, right clicking, but very, very expediently. Bamboo which grows way too fast. Oh yeah, bamboo grows quick. We used to sleep on coal together. We used to sleep on coal together. We used to sleep on coal together. To reach the high shelf, be your hyperlink blocked. Yeah. Sleep on coal together. Hi guys, I'm just gonna like put this in here for a little bit. Will you guys take care of that? Thanks. You gotta sort it. It's not fair. Lazy. I don't want to move them. I have to dig to get to that chest. No, Brain, you don't want to make a sorting system underneath the entire town so you can just dump things in a chest. No, that's the sort of thing you do in modded Minecraft, not vanilla Minecraft. No, this area is already laggy enough, actually. I should mushroom shelf on these. Also, I have, thing. Oh, I need these. Ain't no crying till the war's won. Ain't no crying cause the fighting's just begun. Okay, yes. So a bunch of wheat for both cows and target blocks. And I'm trying to think of a whole bunch of other things that make me think of Wonderland. Honestly, like, red gemstones, like, as part of the land, my brain says it's a very Wonderland thing. You can replace blocks in 0.045 seconds in creative. People think you're hacking or using a script to build. Yeah, I've been showing my screen in creative and my friends are like, are you pressing like a button to just replace block? Do you have like a replace block button? Or no, I'm breaking it and replacing it. And sometimes it places before breaking because the game hasn't caught up with me and it gets real confused. Hello, Captain Flakes, how are you? Yeah. I know when people accuse me on that because you're just really good at still placing blocks. Yeah, it's not that hard. You know what is hard, and I did it using a trackpad that doesn't have separate click buttons. You have to single click for break and double click for place, and I can do that. I can break in place like that with a trackpad that requires you to click with 2 fingers. I can also PvP with a trackpad that requires you to click with 2 fingers to right click. I can't very effectively use a shield, but I can do it. Can. Good. Somehow awake at 5 a.m. Sometimes brains are like that. Sometimes you just gotta be awake. So welcome awake. I shall keep you company. Hello, Midna System. How are you guys? I really like that, the music. Like all of the stuff that Wilbur Soot's in has a thorough line like that I just really like. It's time she's coming through. She falls asleep on his shoulder in the break room. She falls asleep on his shoulder in the break room. Thank you for the self-care pack. I'm gonna pause because I'm in the nether, but hey, thank you. Technoblade, who's that? Only no PvP god Shale Laura. You hear that, Sensei? I'm coming for your brand. Tsumi, you've been building a cyberpunk city and you're excited to use modded blocks. Oh, that sounds so cool. That sounds awesome. I can't figure out how to like build sort of cyberpunk in survival, you know? Like I've seen some people try it and it's just like a lot of sea lanterns and stained glass, and I don't build on a scale where that's really possible. Okay. Okay, posture is decent. Is this annoying me too much? I think it's decent. I did a hydrate, we're gonna do another one, it's hot. And they wouldn't tip you if it healed you. That needs to go back. Roses for the rose god? I mean, I used to... Rose royalty. Rose god feels like a slight step up from that. To be a trace. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more coal. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be weird. This is gonna be really weird. Nope, that's Blackstone. Keeping a dark secret, but you're talking in your sleep. You're angry and you do not know why. Well, you were talking about Warhammer earlier, so I'm going to assume it has to do with that. Okay. That might be a little difficult to build out from here. Okay. This is gonna suck. This is not gonna be fun. Okay. Except then I want it to go down. Yeah, this is just gonna be painful to build. That is where I want that. It will get better once I have more of a thing. Okay, so just this is just all wrong. Okay. I found the correction. Hi, friend. How you doing? Yep, much better. Milk for the cornflakes. 2 kinds of blood for the blood god. Royalty, because God just decided, that lineage is pog, gonna bless him. Well, that's what they claimed. Oh, that sucks, Captain Flakes. I'm not gonna allow that one in chat, but that sucks so much. Like, that's not okay. Context. Someone threatening private photos, or not threatening, publishing somebody else's private photos. That's not okay. If you need to vent about stuff, the vent channel in the Discord is always available. I love Studio Ghibli music. Okay, it doesn't need to entirely go down. This is probably more of an extreme angle than I want it to be. I need to think of a better way to do this. Okay, well, that was a bit of lag. Whose god has decided to learn the ancestors were fog? I'm not gonna go into the ramble about my grandfather again. Those of you who have the context will know. Those of you who do not, don't need to. Oh, I kind of want it to go up and then dip down and then back up again. Like, it should be wavy. This is not wavy enough. But basically, let's do a thing in here. I'm gonna just wiggle my way over here. Okay, that's not quite right. Maybe here. It needs to go more over here. Okay, wait, I know what I'm doing. Here. And then here, and then here, and then here.
I can't really play the guitar very well.
Okay.
Or sing, so.
Here. And then it can meet up there. Which would mean that, I'm gonna go grab some of the blackstone just to, like, just sketch this out to see how it looks. Tend to sketch out builds. The Murder in the Garden of Eden sounds like a paranormal horror mystery movie / book. I mean, yeah, it does. Okay. I think this chessboard is going to be pretty cool if I can get it working right. And I am going to have to actually sketch out how it's supposed to be. Okay. So if I make this bit black, and notice the blackstone really isn't that black, that's one of the main reasons I'm using it to sketch this out so that we can see. Okay, and then here, and it will be weirder dimensions. Your fingertips. There's probably another thing. It's really hard to, like, sketch this out without doing all of the lines. Your lungs hurt for no reason. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not something that anyone should have to put up with. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. We're just gonna switch over to the other ports because I'm just sketching. It doesn't need to be perfect. This is just seeing if the colors will work. A funny feel. A funny feel. There it is. Hello, children. You need to disappear. Okay. And then, like, that would be there. I'm gonna go up here and see. Blackstone, like blackberries, aren't black, they're purple. Little bit, yeah. Just confirms you are the young adult protagonist. And the murder in the Garden of Eden is a prequel. Yeah, pretty much. So that's kind of chessboard. No. You can't tell on this scale whether it's gonna work or not. Okay. Okay. But this is what I want to work on this time, so stone is probably going to be the way. Just because stone is like the easiest thing to thingy with. That funny feeling. It is again. Feel that funny feeling. It does not feel like I'm holding a torch and lighting up the area around me. Okay, okay, okay. I need more stone. There we go. Hello, children, you need to disappear. Oh, that's the thing that I'm meaning to set up. I don't have it set up yet, but soon you will be able to put quotes in the quote channel of my Discord from Twitch chat. You can also, by the way, I don't think I've mentioned this very much, if at all, but you should be able to just press, like, ¡! clip after something funny happens, and it should automatically clip the thing. But I haven't tested it because I don't know how to really test that when I'm offline, you know? But, like, in theory, it'll do that, and in theory, it should send the clip to my Discord. I don't know if I've set that up, actually. But, yeah. Okay. So I have to, like... We're gonna have to terrain this out. See, some people use World... what is it? World Edit? Yeah. Some people use World Edit for building terrain. I just place block. It isn't that hard. Just place the block. It's not that big a deal. If you forgot I had a Discord, there's a Discord! Gonna wake up your parents? Okay. It's probably a good idea if you're freaking out that much, because there's only so much I can do from a distance, and I can't help solve the actual problem, I can just sympathize. Thank you. Thank you for shouting at the Discord. I feel like this should all be a different color, but like, what am I gonna sketch with? Tough? It's not like I really have that. And it's not like I can change this to a different color, because it's gonna stay like that. So, okay. This goes back here. This is going to go out like this because that goes in a little bit, and that's how it works. Yeah. If you guys have other ideas for cool biomes that I could do in my nether, I would really appreciate those. I might not actually do them, but I would love to hear what you think. Okay. Okay. Now, building up is easier than building down, so I am gonna have to go onto the floor. Okay, okay, okay. Now, the important bit is that they shouldn't be getting these on top of them. It's gonna be weird. Okay, the first step is figuring out whether this is thing. I think this is going down again. So I think, like, 2 is gonna be the main floor level. And, like, I might... Pop probably wanders over here a little bit. Except it's gonna curve over this way rapidly. Never mind. Have you created a color gradient might be useful? Nope. I impromptu did this morning. It didn't occur to me to create a color gradient for what? For what? What biome? Like, for the chessboard that I'm not up to the point of coloring or texturing yet? This is me trying to figure out where the guidelines are. Please be here, or me too. Okay. So this is gonna be the path, which means it needs to be lower than the rest. Then we can go up a little bit, and then we can go down a little bit, and down a little bit more, and up a little bit. Except we're gonna do this more steeply. Oh, why is it going up so much? Nobody knows. And it just drops down. More gradually, maybe. I want it to just be weird. Maybe like that. And it's gonna go really low for a moment before dipping back up like, oh, shouldn't have done that. Sitting here for a bit, going back up. So that's gonna maybe be across the chessboard. It's gonna be strange. But from here, might be fine. Then around here, it needs to be at a level where it's higher than this, sort of. But it doesn't need to be that high all the way across, just at the edge. Have less of a biome to build to act as travel anchor across your biomes. Spires or artifacts. That could be kind of cool. You like same steampunk stuff, so that would be cool. Yeah. The other world that I'm doing, like the SMP, I'm doing a bunch of steampunk stuff, so I'm sort of kind of trying to stay away from steampunk as an idea here. Like, I was kind of thinking steampunk for this biome a little bit. I was like, oh, what if it's all artificial? Because it's going toward my farms and stuff. So what if it's kind of all artificial? And then I just realized that it would just be too similar to the style that I'm building elsewhere. But like, kind of like a wizard tower could be cool. Though I don't think I really planned to have any structures in these places. Although I guess if coral reefs count as structures, then maybe I did. Never felt the bonny ship that I was fishing for. Okay. Negative connotations is in the terms twice. Is one meant to be neutral connotation? Which you didn't tell your parents because you thought it wouldn't hurt in a few minutes, and now you're fine. Okay. I'm glad that you're doing okay now. What? Owly, can I have context? Brain not working. It's never felt. When you've yet to see true fantasy landscape, things more ethereal or innately arcane might be cool. Okay. What do you mean by ethereal or innately arcane in terms of landscape? That is something that I am interested in hearing. Because I'm not sure what that looks like in terms of biome. Like one of the biomes I have in mind, I literally have it titled as fantasy because it feels a lot less realistic than this, but that's the one over there, and I need to have at least a sketch of this one before I feel I can get to it. My brain's not going to let me put a biome here and a biome here without at least a bridge, which is why I'm doing this. Discord Tones channel has new listed as negative. It shouldn't. It should have neg as negative and you as neutral. Although the rest of the message makes it clear it's probably a mistake. Yes, that would be a mistake. Let me check. Because that's not what that's supposed to be. Hello, Bomas. How are you? You're really good in hardcore. You could never play like this. Remember to beat a dragon. This is not hardcore. This is hard, but it's not hardcore. It's interesting how many times people indicate that they think this is hardcore. Does it say? I'm finding it. Where is it? Oh, it is! Okay, let me edit that. Thank you for telling me that that was wrong. That's a spelling error. Neutral. Neutral connotation. Okay. That should have been fixed. Thank you, Ollie. Glad you're doing good, Bomas. It's alright, Captain Flakes. A lot of people have said that this, a lot of people have asked if this is hardcore or acted like it is. So you're definitely not alone in that. But yeah, I did some hardcore. I just didn't like it. I find that because I am constantly working on projects, because I'm constantly working on projects and very rarely finishing things before I move on to the next, I don't like that I can't choose when I'm done with something, when I'm done with the world. I didn't want to not be done. This is wrong. This needs to go up. It needs to have a bit of a bump. If you're crying, I hate to say, your sister was right. Landscapes that are created by or tied to an artifact, construct of magical nature. An example in D&D done by this is the Feywild or the Frostman's Northern Expanse from D&D. I am unfortunately not very familiar with either of those. The one Feywild I've been to was heavily modified, and it was an actual balloon, which I'm not super fond of. The way I think of the Feywild is not a D&D Feywild. It is a more mythology-based Feywild, so I don't know what the D&D Feywild look like. They both cannot exist without magic to make it exist. Okay, I'm not sure how that changes any of the vibes that I have. Feels like there's magic in all of these. Okay. Well, in the eye of the beholder. Ha ha ha, yeah. 420 channel points. Nice. The graveyard is perhaps the least magical of all of these, and it is based in a world that is not our own. So, I can see the idea of like a wizard's tower that a biome radiates out of, but I also can't quite see how that would appear different than the painted desert, where the biome is radiating out of the decaying forms of a child's imagination, because the love they put into these thoughts brought them to life. Does that make sense? Does my confusion there make sense? But we're fucking scared. We're so calm, but we're so calm. And we're so calm, but we're freaking scared of people like you. Couple Prozacs and now we're pumping dopamine. Dopamine song. Does this work? Does this make sense for how it's all weirdly wobbly? Yes, but I don't know if it's gonna look good. I think it will when I fly over it. Confusing? Yes. Understandable? Also yes. Sweet. Okay, so that's this. The checkerboard. What else do I need? There's going to be things coming over the pathway, and I'm not entirely sure what thing. So, come on, see the apathy. I'm trying to think of, like, fantasy lands I know of that fit the description that Leopard gave. And so far what I've got is Neverland. Images to what the Feywild looks like posted in the Discord. Okay, I'll check it out. Because I want to think about this. Load. The Feywild looks like in D&D. Okay, so that first image is what Wonderland looks like. That last image is beautiful. Oh, I love her wings. Oh, they're so pretty. The wings are beautiful. Okay, yeah, so this is just... This is very similar to what Wonderland... There's a skull! Skull rock, skull rock, skull rock, skull rock. I can't put that in Wonderland. Wonderland is too candy for skull rock, but I... Skull rock, skull rock, skull rock. Can I put a skull rock in my fairy forest? Bum, bum, bum. But, yeah, that does look a lot like the plans I have for this biome, other than the chessboard. Do I still have the images? Like, I just Googled Wonderland landscape, right? Let me be right back. Okay. Where is... I feel like the first image that was sent for the Feywild actually came up when I looked up Wonderland landscape. Yeah, big canopy of mushrooms, very colorful things. It's not exactly the same, but it does kind of look very similar, I think. Checking Discord and suddenly Skull Rock. Skull Rock, Skull Rock, Skull Rock. Well, what am I doing here? Oh, right, this. Bum, 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 ba, da, da. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Bum, 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 bum. Da, da, da. Okay, I have no idea how I'm gonna do the wavy here. Okay. Feel like here. Just to make it a little bendier. We like things being a little bendier. That's weird. Okay. Welcome back, Leopard. Okay. So this needs to go here, and then there's gonna be this whole canopy of like mushrooms and stuff over this. Actually, no, the roses come first. It's Wonderland, the roses come first. So this should smooth out into some hills and roses, and then the mushrooms. And I know that there need to be mushrooms over there. Some good old-fashioned West Coast sun. I feel like the portal should be underneath some branches crossed over, you know? I'm slipping through my bedroom. I also think I want a giant bottle of liquid, probably just stained glass. I don't know how to do that, though. High school blood. Such my knuckles. Okay. So this is gonna have to be some hills, right? The roses always come first. Yes, absolutely. I've been getting carried away with the thought of mushroom, but the roses come first. Both because it's me and because it's Wonderland. And the roses are the first thing you meet. In just about every retelling, the roses are the first thing you meet. I know why the rubies! I know why the rubies! Splintered! Splintered is why my brain is like, why are rubies a Wonderland thing? Splintered is why, okay. Okay. Now the thing is, I have no idea how I'm gonna build the roses just yet. Okay, and then we go here, and then mushrooms. Freckles on my cheeks from good old-fashioned West Coast sun. I would love to be able to do water. See, the third image that Leopard sent, there's this lake. There's this lake down here with like branches like this crossing over. But I can't do a lake. I can't do a river like in the first one. Got this path. I saw one of the images of Wonderland landscape I looked up had the path be a checkerboard, and I'm like, that's a little Oz. That's like, you can't just make the path a checkerboard. That's not how Wonderland works. The path is probably going to be dirt. What is it? The dirt with gravel in it. Brain doesn't remember. So this portal here is gonna have to be mushrooms in the side. So the landscape would die down a little in the mushrooms. Or would this be the same? Fungi is a funky word, like if you agree. Fungi is very funky. Is post-apocalyptic Wonder Atom Punk a thing? Probably not. Do you want it to be now? Yes. I'm not sure what you mean by Wonder Atom. But I love that. Post-apocalyptic is such a good vibe. I love it. It makes me really happy. I often want to dress in a way that tells people post-apocalyptic. I think it is a good way to appear. So the graveyard's a little high up. I do kind of want to have a touch of orange to the graveyard, but I also want the graveyard to seem like somewhere that color just doesn't really exist. If I had a way to make there be an orange glow on the horizon, I would. But it feels like it should only be an orange glow on the horizon. So there's that. Really like your spot is... I wish I could just show you guys like the images in my head without having to find things that are good enough or draw them or something. Because I want to show you the idea for this, the Halloween town that not the Halloween town, the Halloween world that I referenced this place from. Okay, so this is less high, it looks like. Excuse me, friend, what are you doing here? Ain't that how it's supposed to be? For it isn't me, for it's will be bugs, right? You have fungal forest in the biomes, correct. Not as a biome that I am planning to make, but there are going to be mushrooms. And I couldn't guess. I have friends who understand me. Their names are Spider People, and they don't say much, but they always listen. I don't know if I'd call... the closest thing to a forest of mushrooms I have is going to be over here in Wonderland. For a graveyard, perhaps you can use Shadowfell as an inspiration. Again, don't really know what that looks like. But, like, the graveyard is one of the things that I am very sure of. In fact, it's probably the biome that I am the most sure of, which is making it difficult because it's like, how do I actually get it to look like the image in my head, you know? I'm a big boy now, I'm very scary. Like, the image in my head is very specific. Don't message me, cause I won't reply, I wanna make you cry. Never mind, you weren't fine. Aww. Are you gonna reconsider letting your parents know how you're feeling? Because if you're that not fine, Might be time for parental involvement. Okay. I know that I always feel better when my parents are there when I'm feeling real bad. Yes, I'm gonna be me. You'll post more images in Discord, thank you. I hope I'm not coming off as too, like, snappy when you suggest things. I asked for suggestions, and then you suggest things, and for some reason, some part of my brain is going, no, but my way. Like, hey, brain, that's not how asking for advice works. Chill out, please. Oh, punch me, stay out at night. Okay, so little field of roses. I want it to all look like it's the same biome, but it is Wonderland. So it's going to be a variety of different-ish things. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's me. I can make it a darker Wonderland. Wonderland's kind of dark. Plus, it's one of the reasons that I really love Splintered, because it's dark. I want to make you cry. You spend 15 hours trying to do it and then give up and leave it like that. That's how it works. I see. Fallout style Wonderland. That's very similar to something that the Azrai did as a setting once, which was very cool. It was certainly a post-apocalyptic Wonderland kind of thing. Hello, Ghastly Biscuit. How are you doing? Okay. Guys, I've been trying to come up with a post-apocalyptic setting to make a tarot deck from. I want it to be very urban, like overgrown urban. I want it to be in a world where like all the technology stopped working. Civilization kind of crumbled and like plants are overtaking. I don't know if the humans necessarily still exist, except since you're automatically viewing the deck from a human subjective standpoint, like theoretically I guess humans still exist, you know? But it's hard to come up with things that would be meaningful in a landscape that I don't quite know yet. How different sword is better for different person? Oh, that's a great thing for me to ramble about. Thank you for asking. So, there are things like, you know, whether you prefer dexterity and being nimble on your feet, or strength. Dexterity and strength have different swords that are good for them. For example, my training is with rapier, longsword, and bastard sword. Bastard sword is definitely better if what you want is to be able to cut through your opponent's defense, sort of. But rapier is a lot more nimble. It's get in, get out, dodge around your opponent's sword. So, fighting style like that is a lot better too. But then, this is what I think is the best point here, which probably is not what you were expecting, but is something I find really interesting and I've been looking into for the sake of writing my book. There are swords that are one-handed and swords that are two-handed. Now, if you only have one hand, using a two-handed sword is very difficult. There's also hand-and-a-half swords, which means if you're missing some of your fingers, if you have, for example, a thumb and a forefinger, but not the rest of your hand, or not mobility in the rest of your hand, you can still use a hand-and-a-half sword, like a long sword. A long sword would be hand-and-a-half. Or at least the long swords I use would be. And so that form of mobility of what can you use with your other hand, especially if you have limited use of the other hand. So I've been playing with the idea of how can someone fight if they not got the usually assumed two hands. And I think it also depends on what footwork you like. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what's going on. Recap. Okay, recap time. Hello. Welcome to my nether roof. This looks real sketchy, but I am building. Okay, this bit of the song's loud. It's chilling out now. Good. Okay. So I am in the process of building custom biomes on my nether roof. This is to be the graveyard. It is a sort of Halloween town inspired land with curvy hills inspired by the Nightmare Before Christmas. Over there, it's so far away, I'm not going to be able to walk all the way over there. I have a lush green area on top of my nether roof because I wanted something like that. What I'm doing today is I'm trying to start the new biome, which is going to be inspired by Wonderland, like Alice in Wonderland. So I want this little warped chessboard kind of jagged cliff here. And then it will go into the, Wonderland, the roses always comes first. So we'll go into some giant roses over there-ish. And then mushroom canopies and such. And I'm also, I feel like I have to hide playing cards and chess pieces and stuff all over. So that's going to be interesting. But yes, that's basically what I'm doing today. We're rambling about biomes, fantasy settings, and stuff for ideas of what else I can do. Currently, post-apocalyptic stuff. And just after that, I was rambling about swords. And then I'm working on sketching out it's the very basic, like, sketch stage of where Wonderland is going to be. So that's what's going on here. Hello, It Hat. Can't stay too long, but you will be here to lurk. Thank you. Have you seen the images yet? Nope, not just yet. I have to catch up with chat. Insane. So basically speed or strength. A little bit, yeah. Some swords favor strength, some swords favor speed. And it's not necessarily you need to be strong to use swords that favor strength. It is if your base instinct is to push instead of dodge around an obstacle, then your brain's going to adjust to the swords that are meant to push through defense faster than it will the swords that are meant to dodge around. I don't actually really have games on my phone now. As much as you like swords, spears are your go-to weapon. Personal experience. Spears are pretty cool, but yeah, I don't like it. Who was the big brain guy who saw a sword and went, hey, what if we made the handle a lot longer and throwable? Yes, indeed. Okay. Searched javelin, not missile in Google. I showed a Wikipedia article of a missile. I should be in my face right now. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Leopard sent. Shadowfell images as references. It's certainly got the grayscale of what I'm going for. I really do wish I could get that orange glow on the horizon. I feel like I'm gonna have to use campfires or something, because I also want some smoke. But just in the distance, you know? Okay. Let's no longer have paused game. To you, Spanish ladies, warm and tender, along the salt seas. Okay. Reach true heart at last, will rant and roar like true British sailors. And drown a little god. This is probably the hardest biome that I've tried to build. And I started a biome by building a hand. My brain had to go for this, didn't it? Lawrence and War, like true British sailors. Oh, goodness. Okay. I can't even use vines. Okay. Yes, you should always be in your face. It's generally not healthy for a human to not be in their face. Right. I figured out the context for that. I said a strange thing when transferring to my face cam scene in OBS, okay? That was momentarily very confusing for me. I don't want to leave it here. I'm not ending stream, but I need to take care of bodily things. So actually, we're gonna go to the Be Right Back screen, and I will leave you guys with a song, and we're gonna run a quick ad break. So ad break for the non-subs, a song for the subs, and I'll be back when I can, because I have to take care of myself. I would like everybody else to take care of themselves too, please. I should fill up my water while I'm gone. So everybody take care of yourself, do some self-care, tell me about something you like in the chat. And I will see you in a little bit. Okay, let me just adjust music, go higher. What's next? What's next? Yeah, that seems good. Okay. I want to move that down. Okay, I'll see you guys when I get back. I'll be right back. Oh, I need to do my report.
Break more than I make. My mother says you're up your own ass like stagehand a puppet show, but hell, what does she know? You're so appealing. We can barely see your hair receding. You're a man up your knees, little sleep thoughts are deep. Sound as good with let's be just I do when I'm sober. The song's right, you're never right. Get me out of it. You're just scared. You're just scared. Must be lucky that you didn't try out here tonight, 'cause you're so relieving. You're like a breath of fresh air on a warm summer eve. It's up to you right side of the night. Is it over before to make sure the song does? Wait.
Ideas. Everyone hear me? Everyone can hear me. Hi guys, I've got ideas. I'm not quite back yet because I have to grab a deck of cards. My size should be easily reachable. Yeah. Dice bag, deck of cards. That's gonna make my life a lot easier. Okay. I'm back. Alright, let's turn the music down a little bit. Okay. Quick, while she wasn't looking, eat the entire view of the universe. You could only see my be right back screen though. All this building stuff is making you want to make a custom biome. Now you need a block palette. Heck yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go and steal some of Edna's wool. But I have an idea. And I need to do some math. Okay. So. I'm not good at chess. Castle, knight, bishop, queen, king, bishop, knight, castle. 8. And then 8 pawns, 16. I don't necessarily need 8 pawns. I could do 4 pawns. 8, 12. No, not Edna. I feel like I meant to name her Edith. But it turned out as Edna. And I only just remembered that I think it was meant to be Edith. Oh well. So yes, I think a D12. That way it's a likelihood of 4 for pawns. And then 2 castle, 2 knight, 2 bishop, 1 king, 1 queen. I'm gonna need to write that down. Hang on. Because I can't make decisions, you see? I'm allergic to it. D12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 will be the king, 11 the queen. This will be a pawn. First 4 is pawn. And then castle. Same. Knight. Same. Bishop, same. Yeah, the math works out good. Okay. Was it me you played Chaos Chess with on Dawn? Yes. We played Chaos Chairs. Because Canon Shay decided to be obnoxious. Actually, that's not true. Canon Shay didn't know what they were talking about, and in real life Shay decided to be obnoxious. Okay, guys. I've got a plan. I decided that it was going to be a lot easier to build landscape around structures, and I've started thinking of color palettes. I think Crimson Wood is going to take a lot of our floor, and that's going to be very annoying to me. But that kind of reddy purple that it is, it's not quite a burgundy or a magenta. It's not quite a burgundy because it's too light for that. Burgundy is darker. But that color of Crimson Wood, I think is going to be really good for Wonderland. I think that's the general vibe I want. And we did agree with purple floors. So I really gotta make that automatic netherwood farm, guys. That was very fun. I missed on, yeah. 8 pawns, yeah. Yeah, but I don't want 8 pawns. I want, yeah, I'm lowering the frequency of pawns for the sake of this. Okay, I'm gonna grab some fireworks. I really do not need to keep many on me. I'm gonna grab, okay, so I'm gonna grab some stone bricks and stuff. Which is really just gonna be making a bunch of stone into bricks. But I'm thinking stone bricks would be good for, some old chess pieces, because I will be able to make them mossy and cracked. And given the fact that I can't put vines on them to make them look old, I'm gonna need to be able to do something like that. So I'm just gonna grab a few more of these, and any bricks that we already have, which is not much. That, yes. Okay, actually, we probably only need 2 stacks of bricks for now. And... Yes, hush, thank you. Yep, I understand. Let's put that in there. Cool. Nope. Actually, I need 8 of those to remain here. You're fine. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. Cool, cool, cool. Yes, I am aware that you can hit me with your sword. You've been great. Remember that plastic land that Iscal made in Season 4? I don't remember Season 4, but I remember Season 7's plastic area, yeah. Actually, I don't remember if... No, Iscal did it, because Iscal was the one who did the resource pack. Yeah, I think. So, I remember Season 8. Not Season 8, Season 7's. But Season 7 was my first Armor Craft. It's been too long since you've been able to catch the stream. Yes, we missed you, C7. How are you? I'm doing fairly well. Although I'm here to steal some wool from Edna. Hi. Yeah, you don't need my attention right now? Mrs. loves the silver spoon. Look what you've done! How rude. Yes, I will blame the zombie. Oh, yep, forgot about that, even though it's not the zombie's fault. I don't know why the child was there. Now, hi, I'm just gonna take a bunch of white wool. You don't need that, right? Now it's red, now it's dead, now it's everything she needed. Oi! Okay, I didn't get inside. That's the important thing. Sucker, sucker. Oi! You're so annoying. Shut off. Go away. Stop making me break my things. Usually, baby zombies are not that difficult for me to fight, but that one in particular just had some weird coughing. Fine, a bit tired because of college. That makes sense. I am gonna use Blackstone and Netherrack. Okay, cool. I'm glad that I have a solution for that. This is sucks. That's why I was taking so much damage. Netherrack? I'll take it. She's still infatuated. See how few crimson I've got? I have to get an automatic Netherwoods farm. Oh, I have to also grab my cracked brick. They're finished cooking. Good, good, good. Sleep tonight. And I'm pretty sure that I have moss elsewhere, but I'll just grab like 30 moss. And you know what? 9 cobwebs can't hurt. It is time for me to head back over into the Nether, because I've got the things I need for my Wonderland now. I've got a plan. It was Season 5. I see. Also, Chestplate isn't on. Yeah, I figured that out. Took me too long. Because I thought I put it on, and I forgot to check. I was just like, oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Things are gonna be weird. Still wondering how you managed to sleep through 3 max volume alarms. I guess you needed the sleep. Yet so up. Okay. So the cards are going to be in here. The cards are far more a okay. The Queen of Hearts, which is the Alice in Wonderland antagonist. I feel like I should have my mom on call. She's the expert here, but the Queen of Hearts is obviously Hearts playing card deck. She's got the card guards and everything. So if we're gonna open up with roses, some white, some red, some splattered, then this is where the cards are. Now, we've got the chessboard here, but I feel like I'm gonna do some more chess pieces further on, because the card guards are here and the chessboard is really just because that's the black and white biome, or rather the grayscale biome, so the black and white leading into it is going to be important. So. So, with difficulty, this is what I'm gonna do. This is the decision I made that would help me. I'm gonna draw a card. And I've got my just regular ass playing cards, so they're not the tarot deck or anything. They can't tell me what to do. It's just because I need a random card. And yet I'm drawing them like a tarot card. 9 of clubs. That's a hard ask. Can we get something slightly easier? 5 of hearts. I can try and look at the 5 of hearts. This is me trying to see how big I would need to build a card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, how small can I build a heart? This is how small I can build a heart. I should have torch. That's the smallest heart I can come up with. Diamond. Ideally it'd be bigger, but nah, has to be bigger. Heart is the smallest thing I can do. I need blackstone, because it's gonna be the other one. You guys can't see my game. This is what my mods are for. Your defense use severely underestimated capacity to not give a Yep. Blackstone. Biome idea. Prismarine with ice trees made of quartz pillars. That is interestingly close aesthetically to one of the other things I have planned. Okay, so then this, making it larger. Just spade? I don't think I'm gonna actually be able to recognizably make things on them. Okay, if I were to very small, make a spade, I'd probably just do it as an upside down heart, maybe with the thing there. I'd do a club with like... how would I do club? How would I do clubs? Clubs would end up like that, wouldn't it? No, I don't like it. I don't like this. What do you need me to do? No, it's fine. It's fine, Worm. I just, you know how sometimes Sunny has just a black screen? I had my face cam up for a while, and there is a command where mods can just switch which screen it is. So I didn't notice, but then I think there's enough lag that you wouldn't have either, even if you were watching and not listening. So it's okay. You have not done anything wrong. There is no emergency. It's just me not doing a thing I should have. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna try and vaguely replicate cards, but it's not gonna actually look recognizable. But then they're mostly gonna get covered up, so it's fine. Frozen Mountainscape. Oh boy, there would be so many materials I don't have access to for that. Okay. So, let's just... me here. Can I have my shears? Thanks. These shears are made for a thing here. You did not know that or notice. Yes. Thank you for the I like this leopard. 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm glad I got to talk a little bit about the handedness thing. This needs to be longer. Because that is something I'm exploring in my book, and I don't have a chance to talk about that often. Romantic beyond any reason, even if you're thinking I've got fucking rabies or something. Okay. Doing hard. Just funky terrain, you know? And then for thing, it's like, where would symbols be on this? So three times and mix the same. Theoretically, it would actually be in the other corner, but that doesn't make sense for here. So I'm just gonna do that, but that's kind of on the inside. Nope. Kind of a heart. And then if I were to do a flip, you know, there's a number here and a number up here. It would be here, which is wrong. And doing it in the other corner would be kind of wrong too, but this kind of looks like a playing card, I think. Does this successfully kind of look like a playing card, guys? I'm gonna put a red there, and then I'm gonna move the other one up the top. This one goes here instead of here. And then it's like kind of playing cardish. I'm just gonna make it one more over there so it looks better. Okay, I kind of like that. Sailing solution. And I am going to need to do several more things there. Do I not have food? No idea, bird's eye view. Yeah, that's a thing that I should do. Yeah, it looks okay. I think that looks decent for the scale and for the fact that it's probably going to be mostly covered up. It's just like a thing of the terrain. So I'm pretty sure that that's something I'm happy with. This is mostly just picking suits for me, actually, because it's not like I can think. And I was hoping for a black thing earlier. There's I don't want one here. I kind of want one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. To finish, to returns always diminish. Did I say that? Kinda need to figure out how long it's supposed to be, because I forgot. Yeah, that's alright, sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure, why not? That makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. To never go outside again. Here we go. This is the lowest that it can be. I didn't expect it to get that low. Has only been an hour. Oh, that can't be right. Okay, and then This is really just to say it's got black in the middle. Here's a good idea. How about I sit on the couch and I watch you next time? I'm not going to be able to get recognizable suits, so the colors are really more important. That is not my food. I don't have food. Uh-oh. Do I have food in here? I should. I don't. Why is it that I always run out of food? Started 14 years ago. Okay, so this area has some cards scattered around it. I like that as a concept. Further on, I'm gonna have these try and form chess pieces for things to be around. Tragedy and boredom is a crime. I'm finished staying and I'm staying inside. I am eventually... Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna use mushroom stem. Again, I don't know the other area either. Damn it, call me up, tell me a joke. Okay, it's that time where we gotta head back to the village to get some, because I somehow ran out and didn't notice. I'm loving the graveyard now that things are scaffolded out. Now that you can actually see where the things are supposed to be. I did also want to add some more things to the painted desert. I want to add a vague notion of where a face is supposed to be and some fingers, which sounds really weird without the knowledge of what the painted desert is. But to be fair, it actually just sounds really weird. So there is that. Boy, allow me to exist. I shouldn't be hungry. Like, I recognize that I am hungry. What I'm saying is I'm pretty sure there is food in a chest. But I think I have to dig to it. Unless it's just here. But it wouldn't be. There's some steak here. I'll take it. Okay. This is me bringing things to the place that they're supposed to be. Let's put that on to cook. Tasty. Do I have extra coal? I do. Excellent. Let's put some coal in here. There's a lot to be coal. And do I have one or two more things to bring in with me? The tropical fish and the chicken. I'll take it. Hi, folks. Hello, it's so blue. How are you? How are you doing today? I'm gonna go down into the creepy basement and just drop off some basic things. What's up? Recap time! I'm glad that you are doing well. Let's see, what are we up to? Oh, nope, that's the bone chest. This is the red flesh chest. I am in town to pick up some supplies. I am in need of food. And to do that, I was coming here to see if there was steak in here, but there wasn't. The raw steak was elsewhere. Technically, I feel like that's where the gray wool should be. I'm putting the gray wool up here. Why not? And magma cube head should go in here. Cool. So I'm in town to do that, so that I can continue building some of my custom biomes. This is my town. We've done a couple of things, like this tree, which is not quite finished, but yeah, I started actually working on this custom tree. This gazebo is pretty new. I got end rods recently, so I've scattered some mushrooms around the place. I done some more things over there, though it kind of doesn't look like it from this angle. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of projects in the works, but my brain finally told me what the next biome is going to be, so I'm trying to get at least a little prepared for it. And yeah, I'm in town to just pick up some supplies for a little bit. I want to stream for hours, but also I have a human body that is going to need to eat soon. And I don't like that. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Let's do that. Go kill cows or make a farm? I have steak cooking. And also, is there any in here? There is not. Okay. So, yeah, I'm here for food, but I am working on all of the things that need to be done, which is not necessarily food immediately. Yes, hello. Okay, you guys can take that. Oh yeah, emeralds. Thank you for the emeralds. And also the other thing I'm doing is going and, you know, grabbing some golden carrots, because golden carrots and steak are most of what I eat, so that's technically what I came to town for, but I would also like some steak. Hi, Sharon. Yes. Close in the door so that a baby zombie doesn't get in, you guys. It's nighttime. What do you want? Technology, high quality, complex physiological experiments or sacrilege in the name of public good. They'd sell me everything. Just like Daddy Snoop. Can you play Hypixel? I have the ability to. There's not much I particularly like playing on Hypixel. Party games are kind of alright, but I have no plans to do so. Okay, we got some food now. Probably need to continue the thing. I thought this was gonna look cool immediately. For some reason, when I started building the fairy forest, it looked cool. Just immediately, for some reason, it looked awesome. I guess it was a 5-hour stream where I blinked and looked up and suddenly had a biome. But I think the first 2 of it I was in the overworld. We've been here 2 hours. Okay. Let's actually fly over to where we're supposed to be. We've been here 2 hours, and this does not yet look like a biome at all. Oh well. You mean, can I stream Bed Wars? Don't see the point. This looks hilarious. Yeah, it looks a little weird right now. Looks insane still. Thank you. Yeah. Flying over the graveyard, I think I need to change some things. Needs to be more bumpy. Can't just be the hills going up. I feel abused. Okay. So this doesn't need to go to the ground. It just needs to be weird. This area needs to be weird. The stone is saying where the ground level is going to be, and the checkers here are saying where the checkers are going to be. I should have talked to the masons while I was in town. Can't believe I forgot to talk to the masons. Hi. You don't want to mess with me right now. Oh, thank you for your head, though. What is the song? This is Rat by Penelope Scott. It's true. So like I still fucking... I lived here, I loved here, I bought it, it's true, I'm so embarrassed. I feel abused. I feel so used. Okay, here we go. This is gonna have to go up a little bit, but I don't want it to go up immediately. I guess I do. So then it's gonna have to go down so that it wobbles. I think the wobbling is one of the strangest parts of this area. Santiana. Sure. That's a thing. Always Santiana. Okay. So I really need some snow as well. feel like snow's actually going to be better. Coal and snow are probably going to be the best. Oh, yep, okay, it's 12:30, thank you. You wish you could do this, but you're lazy ass. Yeah. Sometimes my brain just likes mindlessly laying stone down in funny patterns. This takes less brain power than building buildings does for me. I'm having fun with the challenge. But yeah, it certainly is. I'm biting off a lot, and who knows if I can chew it all. I thought I had bookshelves in my inventory for a second. I was very confused. Okay. I think I need to go get snow. I think I'm gonna go get snow. Not gonna lie, the delay is like 1 or 2 minutes or 5. Yeah, I know there's a lot of delay, and I don't know why. It's just an Australia thing. Like everything's going out as it should. I don't know why the delay is so bad, because all of my everything on my end is saying it's fine. We've got, I'm transmitting, oh, you're in Australia? Yeah, I'm in Australia. It's worse than it usually is. I'm used to having like 30 seconds of delay, not like a minute. I hate Elytra. Oh, I jumped so wrong. Okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna make a handful of shovels. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay. And then I need to game mob griefing. True. Yes, good. Give me that. That's gonna be so annoying. So how are you guys going? Your friend is in Australia, Sydney? Cool. They probably have better internet than the rest of Australia then, because no matter where you are in Australia, your signal has to go to Sydney and then back to you. Now, my diamond shovel is Silk Touch, which is why I'm just grabbing a bunch of stone shovels to mine up some snow. Yeah, I cheat. It's not hacks, it's game rules. But yes, I have cheats enabled because it's what I think is fun. Thank you for the hydrate! Yeah, Australian internet is weird like that. No matter where you are. Oh! Posture check. Posture is a bit decent. My legs are being weird though. Yeah, no matter where you are in Australia, whether you are in the Northern Territory or the East Coast or Melbourne or Sydney or Brisbane or Western Australia or anything, no matter where you are, signal has to go from you to Sydney, back to you, and to leave Australia, it has to go through, I believe, one buoy in the ocean. It might be a few, but like, it's not an efficient system. It's not an efficient system at all. Which is an explanation as to why Australian internet is just so bad. Because it has to go somewhere it really shouldn't. Okay, I'm hoping that this is gonna look how I want it to. October 2013, saw the camera and I thought, okay. Sure. I don't know why I did the around the thing. Brain not working. Everybody's just the same because it is so damn strong. Okay, this is just... Crafting is so annoying. But now we have snow. We didn't have snow earlier. Oh my gosh. PC specs? It's not the best, but it gets it done. I can press F3 if that'll help, but that's the best I can do for you. Oops. Okay. I am almost done here, guys. Thank you for your patience while I gather up snow. Hey, snowman. Actually, this can keep those. I'm just gonna turn that back to false because otherwise I will forget and a ghost will blow up my tree. Should probably get anti-ghost out of pack. Let me test a resource pack. Have fun. Okay. Starting to get tired, but 2 hours 10 minutes as opposed to the 1 hour 20 minutes of being unmedicated. That's nice. And it's not just like tired. It is I'm hungry as well. Which means that I can't just be like, oh, I'll push through the fatigue until my brain is like, ah, yes, energy again. Also, there's like an eyelash in my eye. My body's giving me a lot of signals right now, and they're all very distracting. That was scarily fast with the running bobbing animation. I didn't like it. I don't like Elytra. Okay. Block of coal. Snow block. I have hopes. I have hopes and dreams. There are 6 cables in Australia. 3 are located in Sydney. The other is located in Perth, 2, and Onslow. I don't even know where that last one is. I don't think I've ever heard that word before. Hello, Nether Chicken. If you'll excuse me, Nether Chicken, I need to, place some block. Okay. This seems like a large section. Doesn't need to be so large. Someone suffocated themselves. It was probably the chicken suffocating the child. Okay. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? Intriguing. So that's there. I'm just gonna do that there. Yes, no, not that there. Okay. There. And then out here? No, not there. It'll go over this way. See, I have to think more about this one. Okay. And then I'm gonna also check it over here. If you're new here, don't worry about it. It will maybe make sense soon. It maybe won't. I need to think far too hard about placing blocks in a really, really strange way. Just for a little bit. Okay, that will hopefully give me some guidelines. Yes. Okay, the zombie bit died. It's not very efficient at all, but it's better than New Zealand. Oh, okay. That's the first I've heard of that. Got 4. We go directly to Perth. The last line goes to California through Hawaii. Yeah, that doesn't seem great. They'll connect to Auckland no matter where. Also doesn't seem great. Okay, guys. Here's the next thing that I need to do. I need to decide which of these are going to be which. I'm going to put no, I'm not. Stone in the middle. I want to go back, and I want to get some of the blackstone. We'll use blackstone and quartz to sketch it. I don't know why. We're just going to. So this biome is based on Wonderland, and this area is going to be based on the checkerboard, but I want it to be all worked and not like perfect squares, perfectly flat, you know. So I'm hoping it looks good. Rifters just decided to stargaze for a moment, and they really want to explore alien ecosystems. That'd be so cool. Like, Star Trek has this concept of xenoanthropologist, and I think it's So cool. I think I'd love to be a xenoanthropologist or something like that one day. But hey, not even an anthropologist, so. Maybe if reincarnation exists in a future life, I will be a xenoanthropologist. You know what I didn't grab? The black stone that I meant to grab. Okay, well, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I know that, they've been doing some work on the power in my area, and, so, I don't know. The internet seems worse lately. I've been getting a lot of targeted ads about better internet. Sure, you know, very targeted. Why does my eye itch? Sorry for not chatting. You do not need to chat. You can just hang out. There is no quota you must fill. It's okay. I was playing Bed Wars. How'd your game go? Okay. This is gonna be black. This is gonna be white. Ah, black. This one's white, and this one's black. So this one's black, and this one's white. And this one's white. This one's black. See why I need to keep track of this. That's gonna be black. That's gonna be white. That's gonna be black. I need to be able to tell from the bottom what it will be. This one will be black. This one will be white. This one will be white. This one will be black. This over here is going to be white. This makes no sense if you're just looking at it, but it makes sense if you're me. Why is that one so small? Why is that the choice I made? Nobody knows, but it was. Over here. Nope. Over here. Nope. I hate rockets. I don't like Elytra or rockets. I'm such a bad Minecraft player, whatever. That. But this is black. Oh, that's black and that's black. That can't happen. Yeah, I'll fix it later. This would be a thing. And then it gets complicated here because things are incorrect. Cool. It looks like absolute nonsense. You lost because you didn't know there was freaking double jump in ultimate mode. Yeah. Rules and stuff can be complicated. But hey, you learned. Okay. Many tears. This is just gonna be weird, is what it's gonna be. Mistake. Okay, like this. Then I'm gonna this. And I can't ever seem to try and ask for help. I'm sitting here, crying in my prom dress. I'd like my actual shovel, please. For the contest, makeup is running down, feelings are all around. How did I get here? I need to know. Okay, maybe that one goes down. Sure. So, part of the chessboard. I think that's pretty decent. How am I gonna light it up? It's snow. Wait, snow blocks don't melt. We're good. To break through. Just because that then is gonna be this next. No bit. Okay. I'm sitting here, crying in my prom dress. I don't know what I'm doing. That was the wrong button. How did I get here? I need to know. I guess I maybe had a couple expectations, but no, I didn't. Gonna be fun. Wanna do is wrong. Okay. This. Wanna do is wrong. I'm just trying to follow the guidelines on the floor. This is actually really difficult. Okay. So these are little slices of white. This theoretically has to be a thing, but that would just be blackstone. Okay. That's in the right biome. That's in the right biome. That's the right biome. Just a tiny slice of blackstone, okay. We just acknowledge the fact that you know I have the ancient debris to upgrade my shovel, but haven't. We can acknowledge that. Yeah, sure. How do you feel now that we've acknowledged that you're aware that I have made the choice to not upgrade my shovel? Forgotten friends, old sailors and the salt in the and my minds. I also have the ancient debris to make a Netherwoods farm, but I haven't done that yet. Is that something we should acknowledge? The ocean forever will be. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be coal, not blackstone. Alright. Do we think it should be blackstone or coal? I think it should be coal. Okay. You're confused, and your brain is not understanding why. I don't know how to help you there. Okay, I'm just gonna play these here. This is one of those things that I'm probably gonna mostly do off camera, because I feel like you guys probably don't want to watch me do this. This is probably not very riveting, and it's taking enough concentration that I can't really narrate. Do you have a lodestone? Nope. Multiple wandering traders have asked for lodestones, but no, I don't have a lodestone. Also, you spelled lodestone in a way that I'm not... I don't think that's the spelling I'm used to. The way you spelt it indicates that it loads things. I believe it's lodestone. L-O-D-E instead of L-O-A-D. Because it doesn't load the chunk. It acts as a homing beacon. Begins to question everything. Okay. Why were you questioning whether I had a lodestone? Oh yes, this. Okay, now that that's there, I really like this. I guess I should take an aerial glance. Which, oh, I have no idea. Yes, it makes 0 sense. This is wrong. Okay. Noted. Don't question the fact that I just took so much damage. I'm not thinking. Wow, I do not like Elytra. Okay. But I think this is looking kind of okay. Yes, hello. You wanted to come say hi? How are you doing? Okay. I am gonna have to leave soon because my body is mostly just narrating that I am hungry and in pain and not actually telling me what to do. Everything I can think of is saying, come back later. I thought I'd get more done, like on the other biomes and stuff as well. But we've come up with a plan and I'm really excited. Hopefully it looks cool. I can't promise that it will, but I'm hoping that it comes together. And by the time you guys next see this, it might look different. I'm probably going to make some modifications and work on this a little bit more off camera. Hello, Vergers. Unfortunately, I need to go eat a lunch, so I'm gonna end stream soon. My brain is just telling me that I'm hungry and not telling me what to do, and there still feels like there's something stuck in my eye. That's unfortunate. Love me exactly the way I am. Oh, this area just looks like chaos. I kind of want to get to the high gas to stop existing. Cool. The forest. We're just gonna hang out here for a little bit while I head off. Just got back from school and so I was streaming. Yeah. Well, welcome home from school. And yeah, I've gotta end and have a lunch, so thank you all for coming. Goodbye. I have to figure out if I can send you off to anybody. I can't stick around, so I'm gonna do a raid and run. There are two particular people that I'd love to send you off to, but I don't know if they're alive. They aren't, but Apple is. I'm gonna send you guys off to Apple. Goodbye. Thank you for hanging out. Go give my friend Apple some love. And I will see you all another time. Thank you so much for hanging out. I have had a lot of fun. I'm really, really looking forward to this biome. I'm loving my biomes project, and even though this one looks real weird now, I think it's gonna be cool later. So, thank you everybody for the amazing time. Mwah. Goodbye. Bye. See you next time. I will see you next time. I don't know what my weekend's looking like. I don't know what my weekends are looking like, but I will be streaming definitely Wednesday morning, I think. The best way to keep track of what my schedule changing is on my Discord, and my YouTube has some stuff on it too. Goodbye, Clips, or whoever is listening. Goodbye. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope that you all have fun with Apple.